Glorious day to you, my friends. Ki toto urtana hasiti ariacha atuta tarieta. Welcome to day number 84 of being, this blissful existence, illuminating and nurturing grace, the grace of our inner being. Nitor ushana atatakaharti haria atasa anatakatitiareta. Where for 144 days, we're going to be spending time with our inner being. And we're going to use the simplest technique. We're going to breathe. That's it. We're going to breathe, and we're going to do some magical chants. In this 34-day segment, we're going to be chanting Om Ahum, the wisdom of the emptiness. Om Ah, and Hum is we are this union of the wisdom and the emptiness, or the wisdom in the emptiness. And based on Om So Hum, we're going to be chanting So Hum. I am that, or I am the universe. I am the ultimate consciousness. Om, the ultimate Kiskananturyo. Sa, so. Kiska atatara is that, but Om So is that ultimate reality. And Hum, same. I am. Just like Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Ahum, Om So Hum, 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 just different ways of pronouncing it. That's it. But it's us together. Niti Aryacha na Hokotoryoto. Where for 144 days, Niti Aryacha, we're chanting. The imagery they gave me at the beginning, which totally correlates to today, we're spiraling up the Great Pyramid of the Self, or Mount Meru, Shumuru, Niti Aryacha Akuhutat Karasana Etor. We're spiraling up the Great Pyramid to the edge of the matrix. We're going to poke our head through the hub of the dharma chakra. We're going to use the Eye of Providence to gain a divine perspective on this reality. This impermanence and the ways of our mind and life. Today is Perihelion Day, where the Earth is closest to the Sun in its orbit. Well, in Sanskrit, it has a name. Shighrocca. There we go. Doesn't matter how many times I've said it. It's just like, okay, what is it again? Shighrocca. Shighrocca, made up of two words. Shighra, and Ucha. Shighra, Kashehena Tokur Ashana Atakaryata Atita Hatana Atata. Quick, because from the Earth's point of view, the sun is moving by in its angular momentum faster than at during the summertime, when it seems to be going slower by at its apherion, at the furthest point in its orbit. Orbits are elliptical, and the sun is at one, and an ellipse is defined by equidistance away from both foci, two focal points. So if you take a string around two pins and you just draw a circle, it makes an ellipse. The sun is at one of those focal points, and some other point, is at one of the other focal points. So we're at the closest point to the sun. Well, what's the sun represent? Sun represents the self, and our intentional and conscious mind. So this energy of the sun, and this opportunity today, so Shigha is quick or the conjunction, because we're at the conjunction point of the closest with the sun. And uka is high or loud voices, like, because, well, the higher we go, the more we hear the loud voices of everyone chanting, or we hear and see more and more of this reality. It means elevated or intense playfulness. Well, the more we understand about this reality, the more we're going to play with it. But it also means the summits of Mount Meru, and there are 5 of these summits that constitute Mount Meru. Sure, it can represent the 5 aspects of this physicality, the earth of Muladhara, the water of Svadhisthana, the fire of Manipura, the air of Anahata, and the Akash of, or the space in between, of Vishuddha, Nitukurishkatata. As we master the self, and we master these 5 elements, this is also an invitation to become the righteous ruler of our reality and sit upon our throne. Nityata araskana achito hurtotakarata isana tatita. And while they were talking earlier, I'm just going, it's perihelion day. At 7:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that is the moment that the earth is closest to the sun. Nitisha at karata iskuna atutkashahasi yayaka ataretanana atukurashana sukata. And this is our opportunity to be our true, authentic self. This kaivalya, nitaryacha, this union of our self, our perception in ourself, and the apex. This Mount Meru represents the highest aspect of our consciousness, where the ruler, chakra, with an SH instead of chakra, the wheel, is the Lord of the Devas and lives there. It's in our path to this nirvana. We don't need to overcomplicate it. This is yet another invitation from the universe. That's all it is. Because whether we grant ourselves permission to be awesome or we grant ourselves excuses to not be awesome, the choice is yours. Askahana atita huturu usha atkahasa ekatyaryatata. Kasihikiti tiara anahaska atit kursha atuta hartana. They want me to say something else. They're not giving me the words yet. Cool. So then we'll skip over that for now. They will chime in when it's time. So we're chanting. We're chanting Om Ahum. In this peaceful place of our heart, which happens to be our lotus of awareness. When we take all of our chakras, and we do this every day, that we're raising our chakras up, all these different ideas, and unifying them up in our lotus of awareness at the top of our pyramid of the self. Whether we see this imagery or not, it is merely imagery. Thank you. The 4th chapter of the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, Niyaryacha Atokora, the Kevalya Padaha, iskana pad iskahia toro shana ukutati asihata shio toro hutariata. Kevalya means unity. The whole chapter is dedicated to describing, you have to read into it. It's dedicated to describing the ways of the mind and how we see ourselves as separate, and how we can overcome this separateness, and how thank you. To understand the imprints that we placed in our auric field, why we've placed them there, and why they have value. And you have to read into it to get this. Ni arasa atito kurusha hasa e ikicha atara kiso unohotoryoto. And once we understand why we get our karmic imprints, why we chose what we chose, why we're retaining onto it the value, once we move beyond that, once we understand that it is the value of it that has placed it here, once we understand that there is always going to be in this reality a cause and effect. But there doesn't have to be an inspiration for this cause and effect. This desire in our auric field this desire to become complete, this desire to experience something new, or balancing, whichever way we want to look at it. Once we understand that we are complete, that the one is the all and the all is the one, and the separation of us is just that each of the different thoughts and the attachment to the meaning of it, how we see a different meaning for the same thing. We all have a different viewpoint. Once we understand that each of these viewpoints has immense value, or the same value, samavriti nitarsko utoria shatatare haso ukotuturkashahi si iti tikiara tataria sonohotoro. Once we see it, then we stop seeing the difference between us. We start seeing the sameness between us all. And it's almost impossible not to act righteously at that point, fully utilizing the power of consciousness in the righteous way, in the Kriya Yoga, where each of our actions are complete, meaning that we're not waiting on an outcome. We understand the outcome. As soon as we initiate the action, we see the outcome. And we see the value in the outcome, and it all happens instantaneously. Instead of waiting for an outcome, is one way to say it. Atiskono utara and then once we see that there's value in everything, there's beauty in everything, even the deepest, darkest contrast that we used to formerly see as an obstacle, we can see the beauty in it. And then we also see that how it came about. And then we can choose differently. We can choose righteously, not out of a need, maybe out of a, let us create this. So utara sha akatuharatati, as the righteous ruler of our reality, understanding the ways of the universe. Today is yet another permission slip from the universe to step into our own true nature, the power of our mind, the power of consciousness itself, the power of righteous consciousness. That's how Patanjali ended the sutras with 4.34. Niyata karasa anihikochare hiskatata. As we reside in our true essence, in the power of our own consciousness, understanding. Kasihitoro oshanahasuka a hasanaye kotoroto. In the meantime, shiukuturtat anahaska atatita karyataha. Yes, thank you. Nito uroshana tokora. Ucha in yoga is the power of our breath. Kiskana hatar yacha atakurta ashihisugohatat. So, today, in honor of your inner being, in the power, in honor of the power of your consciousness, let us spend time with our inner being, this Chitta Shakti Riti, Kaskana Itura Shanatukata. The true essence of our inner being, Kasanahakachi Rosokotoro. As we breathe, we utilize the power of our breath. Nita kurto ucha, nita atakasha eso. Hatar arshanaha kotora. Kasanati takarasha heso kotoro. And then we use the power of our intentional chant. Nita karasana atokoruto. As we chant Om Ahum. As we embrace the emptiness without cause, without effect, without attachment. Sikat kurshana asukatati. With the ease of it. Kashikona harta arshyohyo torata kana asihetartita. With the power of our conscious breath, with the power of our conscious voice. And then we chant, So hum. I am that. I am both the cause and the effect. I am both the observer and the observed. For when I observe, I create. Koso uturkana shihisa atkarashahi kayakono horota harsa achahatarakiacha. So I invite you to relax. Kosuhukutar kashanahasiyatatarati. Whether you lie down, whether you sit in seated meditation. Comfort and ease are the most important. With the most gentle ease. Shanahaswaya Takaharti Taratesana Sho Yoko Ortana. Many of you Sanskrit speakers understood that. Niyatukashana Suhaya Shat Katari Kashana Husu Tarta. Now let us focus our awareness on our breath, on our conscious breath. Ucha Kasahashi Atartakanahasuta. As we begin to lengthen and deepen our breath. Kotur Ucha Anahaska Eha Shat Kahranaheha Shoyoko utarshka aya. Kasana atarakasha. Breathing in, relaxing. And exhale, releasing. Breathing in the Shakti. Breathing out the obstacles, the klesha. Breathing in the power of the Shakti into our chitti, our mind, our consciousness. With Ritti, breathing out all attachment, breathing out all cause and effect. Breathing in the Om. Breathing out the Hum. Now let us focus our awareness on our heart center, where we reside in our true authentic self. Sarupi Avashtanam. Natar Kashai Etor Oshana Hukaya Artana Hashta Ekara. For in our heart center is our holy fire. And our holy fire is the source of our bright light. And every breath that we take with intention fans the flames of our holy fire and increases our already bright light. Nitor Ashanahik. With every breath that we take, listen to the crackling of the flames of our holy fire. And relish in the brilliance of our infinite light. As the five senses dwindle away, so ukutur shana utiaryata anatareta. In all time and all distance and all separation dwindle away, so utur shana husota tatar tatita. Where the only thing left is our true authentic self. As we dwell in our lotus of awareness, in the Om Ahum, in the Om Soham, us take this righteous power of our consciousness, Nitorishkotar Arshananatita, the Chitti Shakti Riti Neata Arshkana Osotoroshatorataka. From our inner being, Niarashkatoryocho Otarkanahasutaryatata. As we move through all the aspects of our separation and unify, Karyatarashanohotoro, as we unify everything in our lotus of awareness, Saakitor Arshanai Saakatoryo Totora. Taking this Chitti Shakti Riti Nyaryacha Atoryo To and moving it down into Manipura, our solar plexus chakra, our sun chakra, our fire chakra. Purifying Manipura with the righteous power of consciousness itself. Suutora ashana hakuarat teariata. Purifying our purpose, purifying our intention, purifying our joy, purifying our willpower with this Chitti Shakti Riti. Moving this power of the pure consciousness down into Svadhisthana, where the self is established. Purifying Svadhisthana with this Chitti Shakti Riti. Purifying our emotions, purifying our desires, purifying our pleasure, purifying our creativity with complete action, Kriya, through the power, the Chitti Shakti Riti. Moving this power of consciousness down into Muladhara, purifying our root chakra with the righteous power of the consciousness, the unified consciousness, where the one is the all and the all is the one, where all separation ceases to exist, where unity, Kaivalya, purifying our foundation, purifying our fears and doubts, purifying our stability with Chitti Shakti Riti Shakana Urta Atarshkana Hesa Chayaka Arta Anasu Utartaka. Moving this righteous power of consciousness down into Vasundhara, the Earth Star Chakra, purifying Vasundhara, our root system, and what we think is nourishing with this Chitti Shakti Riti. And moving this pure power of consciousness down through the root system, down, 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 deep into the heart of Gaia, wrapping these roots around the heart of Gaia, giving her a great big hug, for we are one, and bringing back her grounded love and some words of wisdom, that we are all this Chitti Shakti Riddhi. We are not of this earth, of this impermanent earth, this impermanent water, this impermanent fire, this impermanent air, nor this impermanent space in between everything. We are our true authentic self, consciousness itself. We are this Chitti Shakti Riddhi. And with this pure power of consciousness, let us unify everything, merging it upwards through the root system, merging it into Vasundhara, the Earth Star chakra, unifying all these energies and ideas with the pure power of consciousness, stabilizing this idea of separation, balancing, harmonizing, aligning with Chitti Shakti Riddhi, elevating this combined energy and merging it into Muladhara, unifying all these energies and ideas with the pure power of consciousness, stabilizing, balancing, harmonizing, aligning with Chitti Shakti Riddhi, elevating this combined energy and merging it into Svadhisthana, unifying all these energies and ideas, for they are one, stabilizing, balancing, harmonizing, aligning with Chitti Shakti Riddhi, elevating this combined energy, this unified energy, and merging it into Manipura, unifying all these energies and ideas with the pure power of consciousness, stabilizing, balancing, aligning, harmonizing all these ideas of separation with the Chitti Shakti Riddhi, ascending this combined energy and merging it into Anahata, our heart center, unifying all these energies and ideas with the pure power of consciousness, stabilizing our idea of our inner being, balancing our idea of our inner being, harmonizing our idea of our inner being, aligning our idea of our inner being with the Chitti Shakti Riddhi, because they are the same. They are Samadhi. They are unified. Kevalya. Kasnotor Shana Ase Akar Tatira. He so otor onahashuyo otar kanahasu kaayat. Naryata akarata. Elevating this collective consciousness and merging it into Vishuddha, purifying Vishuddha with this Chitti Shakti Riddhi, purifying our ideas of sound, of truth, of harmonics, of resonation, with the power, the pure power of consciousness. Stabilizing, unifying all these energies and ideas. Stabilizing, balancing, harmonizing, aligning with the Chitti, Shakti, Ritti. Elevating this collective consciousness and merging it into Anya, Agnya, Agya, the third eye chakra, no matter how you call it. Purifying Anya with this Chitti, Shakti, Ritti. Purifying our intuition, our insight, is both the seer and the observation, the observer and the observed. Purifying our ideas of illusion and separation. Unifying all these energies and ideas with the pure power of consciousness. Stabilizing, balancing, harmonizing, aligning with Chitti, Shakti, Ritti. Elevating this collective consciousness and merging it into Sahasrara, our crown chakra, our 1,000-petal lotus, our lotus of awareness, our throne. Purifying our throne, purifying our lotus of awareness, shining our crown. With Chitti, Shakti, Ritti. Purifying our ideas of consciousness, purifying our ideas of thought, purifying our ideas of attachment, and how we attach as the seer, as the observer. For when we attach, we prolong its meaning. When we attach, we give new meaning. When we attach, we hold on. Instead of exist. Unifying all these energies and ideas. With the pure power of consciousness. Stabilizing, balancing, aligning, harmonizing our lotus of awareness with Chitti, Shakti, Ritti. Ascending this collective consciousness and merging it into Vyapini, the goddess who is everywhere, the soul star chakra. Purifying our ideas of everything, purifying our ideas of possibilities, purifying our ideas of separation and unity. Chitti Shakti Ritti. Unifying all these energies and ideas with the pure power of consciousness. And inviting in and unifying with all other ideas of separation, with the Chitti Shakti Ritti. Allowing awareness to simply be. As we prepare to consciously chant, we shall begin with Aum. Simply Om, the primordial sound of the universe. Simply Om stretched into its 3 sound components. Ah for the heart, Ooh for the root, for the savoring, the embodying, for the unification. And then chanting Om, Om 108 times using the Mala of Joy. I will let you know when we're on the last one. And then we transition with Aum. And a breath in for Aum. And a breath in to chant. Om Ma Om. Om Ma Om. Om Ma Om. Om Om As we continue with chanting, transitioning with Aying, simply aim, the Bij mantra for abundance. Aim stretched into its 3 sound components. Ah for the heart, E for the crown, Ing for resonation with everything, for resonation with the Chitti, Shakti, Ritti. And then continuing to chant So Hum 36 times using the Ananda chakra, this chakra of bliss. The 3 aspects of our divinity, this Chitti, this Shakti, and this Ritti. And then concluding with Aying. Breath in for Aying. Aying. Inner breath in to chant. So Hum. 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 So So hum. And a breath in, praying. When you are ready, slowly bring awareness back to the here and now. Maybe invite in some gentle movements. Niatoro ushanahakatarya shanahaturu. Iso uta ariana hasuka tatarata. And when you are ready, slowly open your eyes and welcome in the new now. Hututa ataharashana ekatatartiaratahasan utatakarhashana heta. Congratulations, my friends. We have completed day number 84 of being, this blissful existence, illuminating and nurturing grace, the grace of our inner being, our true authentic self. So many things that they talked about. Interestingly, today is day number 84. And this highest aspect, let me see if I can get Katur ushana akatarata isa anata kartita artana hasu toto kurshana atakatartita. Maybe not. Askanato uryocha uturtakana asaka atita kareta atata. 84,000 yajanas, Nitaryashkana utoryata ataryashata, is the top of Mount Meru, Shumoro, atakarasana akatirya ratati turuto. This perihelion, our closest, where the earth is closest to the sun. In this season of winter, this period of darkness, once we go past it, other things that Patanjali discussed in Kevalyapada, when one resides in our true authentic self, we stop seeing things as black, white, and shades of gray. Where everything just is. It has value in and of itself. Where everything is of equal value. Samavarati. Where everything fulfills its purpose. By being created, by being seen. The observation itself is enough. You are enough. You are complete. Instead of this wild search for either new experiences or something to fulfill or create more balance within this being. You are already complete. You are already enough. You are already balanced, harmonized, aligned, stabilized. One more thing they wanted to talk about. Hariarshana akuhara. Kasanehi tuturu hutar shaya akatiti ariatana hasayata atitakara. Hatar kishana oruru utana horshe isa. Kasihi kitiariarana hasko utura tara shanehi sukatariata. Quantum physicists are discovering more and more and more and more about this, the impermanence of this reality. And the underlying nature of how this matrix works. And they describe everything as a field of possibilities. Where each of the subatomic particles lives in its own field of possibilities. But this field of consciousness gives rise to the meaning of all the other fields. They describe it as the Higgs field. They describe it as what gives mass to everything. And what they were talking about, there are times in this Higgs field that a particle and its pair, its antiparticle, appear and disappear in immeasurable amounts of time. And to me, what they were talking about, this represents the creation and observation while dwelling in the lotus of awareness. That these particles, the thought happens, the thing gets created, the observation happens, the meaning, the complete action happens. But this Higgs field, which is all talked about in this Kaivalya Pad, that the ways of the mind of seeking new meaning in the ways that drives this life and what creates this separation and this need for value is what gives rise to the excitations in this Higgs field, which then gives rise to the excitations in all the other fields. The other fields are laying dormant. There are excitations in those fields, but they don't really have any meanings. They're fluctuations, just like the fluctuations of the particle and the antiparticle. Or let's say the excitation and its balanced anti-excitation. Its thing and its meaning. But we derive the meaning, or we want to seek more meaning. We want to observe more. By wanting to observe more, we give rise to more excitation. We breathe in. We excite it. We breathe it out. We emanate it outwards. And we then embody it. Samavriti, Om Mani Padme Hum. Excitations in all these fields of subatomic particles. And the Kaivalya Pad, all describing reality. As we spiral up this great pyramid, and then sit upon our throne, and as we wear our shiny crown, being the righteous ruler of our reality, this Riti, this Chitti, this Shakti, our true authentic self. Creating with complete actions, this Riti, understanding the true meaning of it when we think it, without observation. The thought is the observation. The thought is the completion. And there's nothing wrong with continuing thought. But when we understand that continuing the thought gives rise to this reality, it's all it does. Because we choose to continue the thought. Where the true power of consciousness lies. To continue to think the same or to think differently. That's all what this holy fire is all about. Always respects free will, the free will to think the way you think. The total acceptance of you being the righteous ruler of your reality. With that, I thank you for sharing in my highest bliss. As I bow down to each and every one of you, being the righteous ruler of your reality. And continue shining on from your inner being. Your true authentic self. With the true power of your consciousness. This Chitti Shakti Riti Kaskana Utur Ushanaha Katati Yarata. From atop your throne on Mount Meru, Atikishkana Asuhata Artika Shaya Asahanatika Ata Hartakaya Shuhotata. And make it a great day, because why would you, or how could you at this point? Why would you leave it up to anyone else? Well, they're just another you anyway. Hakaya acho hatuta hata arkanahasa akata.